And we're live. Hi, everybody. It's Christy's Clarity. It's Friday at 10:10. And today we're going to talk about hidden barrier number two. And I hope that you've had an amazing week and that you were able to look at what hidden barrier number one, which is feeling fundamentally flawed, and been able to really get some headway on seeing how divine you are and how absolutely in alignment with how you are the channel for that creativity on this planet. So I spent a week of really studying and thinking about my creativity. So this is Ruby, my partner in crime here, and she wants me to play with her right now. But I'm gonna stay here and stay focused with you. Off. That's what the joy I get of working at home. So today we're going to talk about hidden barrier number two. Now, this is an interesting one. So it's feeling disloyal or disloyalty or abandonment. Okay, and here's the definition of this. I cannot expand to my full potential because it would cause me to be disloyal to my roots and leave behind people from my past. Now, I checked in with that and I went, oh, is that mine? And I can make up some stories. I had an amazing experience about a month ago at a business retreat that I was at, and I realized that I had a belief that and so it's a little twist on this, but I want to talk to you about how you discover what your hidden beliefs are. Sometimes it's just like, oh, well, I don't know, because they're hidden, right? And that's really what I'm going to focus on, and I want to share this story with you. So I was at breakfast with another person talking about my bit of a struggle with wanting to be a businesswoman, and like what was the hook around that? What kept me from loving that when I want to give my work out in the world, right? And I sat there and I went, why would I want to be a business person when really neither one of my parents succeeded, and they struggled and struggled and struggled to succeed in their lives. Now, they succeeded in a lot of things, but as far as being good business people, my model of that was not true. Okay, so there is a way. So what I'm actually going to talk about today is how you want to start backwards and really think about how to discover these hidden beliefs. So maybe disloyalty and abandonment isn't your hidden barrier, because next week, let's see, let me look down here. Next week we're going to be talking about hidden barrier number three, believing more success brings a bigger burden. Now that's more of a hidden barrier of mine than I feel the disloyalty or abandonment. So how do we actually discover what that is? And what you do is you travel backwards. Okay, so you start with, where am I stuck? What is my discontent? And from that place, then you say, okay, if it comes up easy, I can go to that hidden barrier, and then I can go, I've put the link in here of how you can go to Gaye Hendricks' work. You can also go to my websites. This is exactly what I do, is help people get unstuck in this arena. And so you can go to, I have lots of programs and offerings, and you can even get a $27 session with me, but that's not what this call is about. But I want you to know that I do have ways to support you. What it's about is that once you realize where you're stuck, you don't even really need to go back and say, oh, that's a disloyalty to my parents or this or that. I didn't become the doctor they wanted me to. But you can actually go to the discontent and find what I call replacement thoughts. That's more potent, more empowering, I think, than going back, being in that regressive mode of like, because it really just kind of reactivates it. Now, if you need to do that, you need to do that. And it's really powerful, right? But if you can just say, I got to find my notes here. If you can just say, Um, uh, if you can just say, well, I don't know exactly what it is, but I know what I would love. Okay, so for example, and it's actually how I discovered that my one of those beliefs was the comparison to my parents was I know I want to do this work out in the world, so I am a successful businesswoman who serves thousands of people and changes their lives, and I start inputting that as my thought. It's the replacement thought. Now, if you want to know how to change a habit, I also have a program for that. This isn't meant to be a sales goal. I just want you to know that I have all kinds of ways to support you. But just start with, where am I stuck? And how do I create a replacement of what I would love? And then if those issues come up, like, oh, I feel disloyal to my family, or I can't out-succeed, my parents, or this or that, then you can work on that directly. But you don't have to. I want you to know that. Don't miss it if it comes up. That's called a spiritual bypass, right? But work on the replacement thought. I am a successful businesswoman who is here to serve thousands of people in transforming their lives, like helping them create that beautiful, creative spark of life for themselves. That's what it's all about for me, helping you find that beautiful spark in life. Okay, Christy Karate, Christy's Clarity. Let this thought today make a difference in your life. See you next week, 10:10. Christy's Clarity. I can say it.